ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience.
Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Thunder. For Minnesota, after losing Game 2 on the road, they hope to take back the momentum with a little home cooking. Thunder, T-Wolves. The Western Conference Finals is up next. And already a 2-0 lead established in this series. It's the Western Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Taking a look at Minnesota. Starting to feel like a must-win game for them.
It really is. I mean, it's not panic time yet. A win here, and they're right back in this series with Game 4 being played in front of their home fans.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
And it's in there.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. For three, Randall. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Conley, a screen on Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. The Thunder with the rebound. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball. He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Picked by Gobert. From deep. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the shot's good.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. To halt the run, McDaniels nails the baby hook.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Up and over Conley. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Williams.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him.
Timeout.
I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's McDaniels. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Williams against McDaniels. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Randall, pass to Conley. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Holmgren. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Randall outside. And here's Edwards outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Right side McDaniels. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there, getting the bucket, and has a chance for one more.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by 7. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Randall, good.
Taking it himself, Randall changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
Pass to Williams. From downtown, drains the triple. Williams has got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Edwards, no good.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Dort's shot is good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Minnesota with possession here, trailing by 17. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Up ahead. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Williams' shot is good.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Randall. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder, torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of... Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The three, DiVincenzo fires in the triple. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. Lineouts checked in for Miller. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Garza's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williams from long range. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Minnesota has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Garza. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. DiVincenzo against Williams. 4 on the clock. Edwards, no good.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
The 3. Again, the miss by Williams. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder leading by 17. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Edwards, the pass to Garza. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Reed to screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Garza. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3! Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Reed can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Garza, launches a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Dort, beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 assists in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the 3. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. The Timberwolves shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And there it is for him. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Hartenstein passes to Williams. Misses the 3. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 44% from the field during the second. And Hartenstein slams it in.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against Dort. DiVincenzo on the wing. Reed a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder out in front, running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're watching this. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Edwards for 3. He's off on that one.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Dort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Now Conley. Pass to McDaniels. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They double him with McDaniels. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Holmgren with it. 6 points for him. The shot by Dort, no good. Edwards looking for an opening. From deep, Conley connects from downtown. Conley's got 6.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dime.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to.
Good! Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. And down it goes. 2 points. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Williams passes to Dort. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 11.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The kick out to Williams. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Randall can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And Minnesota calls time here. And he drives in, book it, and it's Randall with the assist. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
Timely cut by Conley. He took off the moment he saw that opportunity open up.
And it's Holmgren missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And Gobert with the stuff.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
For 3, Randall. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
From the corner, and it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Offline with a 3. And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. From deep, Gilgeous connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
The 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! Another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples. A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Conley passes to Edwards. Over Williams. Edwards can't hit.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Minnesota has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Edwards can't get that one to fall. And for the Thunder, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Dort for three. Fires for three. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And again!
And what a night he's had. That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for his team.
He's been nothing short of amazing tonight. A legendary playoff performance for him.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Outside Edwards. The shake. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Oklahoma City in total control, up by 29.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fires from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Williams' shot is good.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. Minnesota shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, another one falls!
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Pass to Williams. Lets the three fly. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Miller. Driving inside.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition.
And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Edwards, a pass to Miller. Back to Reed. Now Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Dort. Goes back up. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. Miller, the pass to DiVincenzo. Conley against Dort. 5 on the clock. Reed can't hit.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down.
Connects again from distance.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's Julius Randle in for Miller. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Hits yet again! Wow!
He has taken over this game.
And by the way, he's now tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time.
I mean, he's matched Elgin Baylor, and with Jordan's all-time record just 2 points away. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Fires, top of the key. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Randle, the 17-footer. They get it back. Launches it. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
And here is Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 32 points. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. On target from range. Williams has got 37.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Edwards for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Dort, right side. Over Edwards. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. So Dort's got 14 points here in the second half. Oh, there's the alley! And Gobert with the stuff.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and got it! Another basket!
And he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Boy, he's been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in this category. He's now got some company. They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, a trip to the finals is within their grasp. Just one win away from the sweep. And there'll be another bucket. Wow!
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
Oh, a night to remember. And for those of us fortunate enough to witness it, one I'm sure we'll never forget.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades. To see him surpassed, wow, just crazy.
And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I tell you, it's an added bonus when Gobert is scoring at this rate. These guys need to keep feeding.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run for three. Randall, they get the rebound. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Here's Randall. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.